Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggys here, so and produce this get on Twitch video for today here. Today we're checking out a new recent video from Oricadia, and I say recent as in like it's been a few days since this came out, but I haven't checked it out then. Like I said, please go check that to root yourself here. Link down below. This is an actual OKARUN song, for DanDaDan, called Cemetery Jewel. I wanted to go ahead and check it out. Like I said, DanDaDan's been a really interesting series. I just got through most of it right now. I think I actually checked out the like yeah, I checked out the latest episode like yesterday, just just to catch up with it. But aside from that, just please go check out everybody part of yourself here. They all work really hard just to source. Please go check out everybody part of this video stuff here. Link down below for the actual original stuff here. And without any further ado, though, I'm gonna leave this on screen for a little bit more. Let's get into stuff here. Let's not use too much time. All right, let's see how this goes here. I'm really excited to see how this goes. Oricadia makes a lot of really good music, so I'm really excited to see this goes. I just repeated myself again. Apologies. Okay, visuals ain't bad. Oh, interesting vibe. Oh. Okay. Okay. Ooh, love it. Okay. Okay. Over. A fool. Ooh. Okay. Oh, this thing was really cool. Ooh. Okay. Shining at the light. Okay. New change. Ooh. Okay. Damn. Oh, yeah, I forgot this episode happened. I will say, DanDaDan is an interesting show, and not for the reasons you think. While I do love the actual action segment and the actual just like transformations and all that. The most important part here is what is the plot of DanDaDan? What is happening in DanDaDan sometimes? Like, bro literally gets his clothes blasted off. Like, pause. Why? 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 Seriously, why? Why do we need to see that? But like I said, aside from that, no matter the case here, it still has a ridiculous amount of just humor, and of course, there's a ridiculous amount of just sudden things that happen for no apparent reason, but are just kind of hilarious. And that's basically kind of the plot of DanDaDan. Is like, bro loses, bro loses his family jewels and has to try to find them back, and that's kind of where we're at right now. But like, that's I'm not gonna comment on that right now. But aside from that, without any further ado, let me just go ahead and get my general thoughts opinion, general thoughts opinion on actual stuff here out there. Starting off with the feature of the actual beat itself, use of vocals and visuals themselves here. Let's get on to it. Now, going on to the actual just beat itself here, the beat itself was really well done. I loved it. It was actually really smooth and really buttery. It had such a nice, like a little bit more of a slower kind of tone itself here, especially for how, for how paced the actual fighting itself here is. Get it, fast paced, because that OKARUN goes fast. I'll see myself out. Okay, later. Alright, sorry about that. Like I was saying though, yeah. First, a very fast-paced kind of show itself here. This kind of slower beat itself here kind of helps to, allow you to appreciate the segments themselves here. Especially some of the artwork itself here for DanDaDan. Like, it's actually really fire. Especially for, like, these, like, sudden, like, almost, like, impact frame, like, scenes themselves here. Whereas, like, either the transformation is happening. Jeez, my computer's turning into a helicopter. Calm down, please. Anyways, like saying, yeah, just where was I? Like I was saying, just DanDaDan has a lot of really cool art itself here. Whether it's just kind of the segments between like OKARUN doing something, or maybe like his transformations, something like that. But like I said, between those segments themselves, you get like really cool like picturesque kind of scenes themselves here. Like, hold on, I'm trying to. Oh, I messed everything up here. Like similar. I'm trying to find a good segment itself here. I would say maybe just like this is like segments like this, where it's just like OKARUN's like transformation is just there, and you don't ever really get too much time to really appreciate it before they start blasting off to do their own things there, or to to do the fighting, since he is a little weak at the moment here. But still, even like with like these like moments themselves here, they do at least give it enough time to kind of just marinate in your brain and kind of just make you wish, make you wish for more. Like I said, I like that. I really do. That's a very cool and very well done, and keeps you wanting more of the show itself, which is a very clever move, and I love that. But with all that being said and done, though, like I said, going on from the activity itself to the actual vocal work itself, because I was just yapping, the actual vocal work itself is also very it's very fire, and I love it so much. It is incredible from start to finish here. The actual just amount of passion and heart that's put into the actual set itself here is incredible and just so good. I loved it. It was amazing. With all that being said and done though, going on to the actual just visual effects themselves here, the visuals are actually really great. I'm not gonna lie, I wish they use a little bit more red here because well, I'm not sure if I like the green OKARUN or like vomit green OKARUN. Is that what that color is? I think it's like just more like a lime actually. Maybe like an orange or like a bluish OKARUN would have been a little bit cool. I'm not gonna lie. But like, no, I'm not gonna lie. Just the green doesn't go well here. Like the toxic green, I'm not sure. It almost makes bro seem like he's transforming into Hulk. I'm not gonna lie. But aside from that, though, like I said, just the actual or maybe Danny Phantom. I don't know. One of those two. But as I was saying though, visual effects themselves here very good. I love how edited segments themselves here. I love how they weren't just checking like basically clips from the anime itself and kind of just putting it all into like one video itself here, or just clips from like the manga itself and kind of just making it into like a little bit of a slideshow. They had bits of both here, and of course bits of like other artwork itself here that was also really cool. I loved it. It was really nice and overall very enjoyable. I deeply appreciate that. But with all being said and done, though, going on to the actual just no other statement itself here. Actually, I think that's it. So, without any further though, let me just go ahead and get to the actual deep dive itself here. No more wasting time. Now, before I get to the deep dive, please go check the actual boot itself here. Link down below. check them out. They work really hard and deserve support, so please, please, please check out the actual original stuff here. And without that being said and done, also consider hitting the actual like button right there, and consider hitting the subscribe button as well here. Helps me out so much to the channel stuff here, and just kind of show support to the channel stuff, and knowing that you guys want more, maybe DanDaDan stuff in the future. Whether it's, me doing a full reaction to the series itself there, or if it's just, I guess, just more fan-made songs. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, any episode I do of DanDaDan is either gonna be immediately copyrighted, and I'm not gonna get any dough from it, or it's gonna be immediately taken down. Either way, though, I lose. Like I said, aside from that, though, like I said, if you do want those, though, like I said, I'll be, very heavily thinking about it, and probably will fold. But like I said, aside from that, though, aside from liking and subscribing, other ways to support the channel stuff, or at least to keep up with the channel stuff here, is hit the bell icon for next time upload. Like I said, if you want to catch the newest videos as soon as you can, bell icon, that's kind of what's there for. Because like I said, this schedule has been a little inconsistent and a little on the ever shifting side, if you will. And that's, I mean, to be fair, like, I've got a lot of other things I gotta, take care of, other responsibilities, and give me a second here, I'm seeing something. Sorry about that. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, just the actual, bell icon, like I said, just helps to get those, future videos from the channel stuff here to you more, more frequently and a little faster. So, like I said, without any further ado, aside from the bell icon, though, going on to the actual, comment down below, detail your thoughts on the actual stuff here. Like I said, leave your general opinions on the actual stuff here, whether you loved them, you hated them, you thought it was interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. At least leave your thoughts on the actual video stuff here, whether you love DanDaDan, you hate DanDaDan, you want to see more of it, or you want to see none of it ever on the channel stuff here again. Like I said, without any further ado, though, also, as I was saying beforehand, the actual, schedule stuff here, I have a lot of other responsibilities that I do have to eventually take care of, as well as, work. It is what it is. Eventually, I hope to make this a full career, but, at the moment, I am, not quite there yet. But aside from that, though, you can help, though. Subscribe. Okay, that's a little cheesy. I apologize there. That and like I said, just get down to the actual next segment of stuff here. Actually, very quickly, one last thing here. This share button helps me out, kind of just spreading awareness for channel stuff and kind of spreading the videos out there. Now, though, going on to the actual deep dive stuff here. No more distractions. I apologize for that. Anyways, like I said, for the deep dive itself here, what I usually get into, I usually get more into the actual nitty gritty, that actual stuff here. What I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy, and of course, maybe why I enjoyed it more. So, after though, let's get on to it. So we're going to follow the same structure once again. Beat itself, there's the vocals, videos themselves here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, starting off the actual beat stuff here, like I said, I love the beat stuff here. It has such a kind of like nice flowy vibe itself here. That's taking it a little bit more slowly here, which I overall very much enjoyed. Because not only is DanDaDan's intro very fast paced, but the show and its fights are very fast paced. So I'm loving a little bit of a beat that kind of contradicts that a little bit. Like, listen to this. Catapult into another world. Like I said, just the beat itself here is a little more slower here. It's not, just like the actual intro itself was just like bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. No, it has more of a just like dun da 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 boom ba da ba da boom. Bad impression there, I know. But said just the actual just slow song stuff here kind of helps to make you appreciate, DanDaDan's just fast action. It's just kind of just artwork itself here. It's really cool and I love it. Like I said, I just like that actual just beat stuff here is a little bit more slower as opposed to DanDaDan's just rapid pace. It's honestly really interesting and overall such a different way to take it. I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were just probably gonna go more like into the action or more into the actual just intensity of DanDaDan. But this is more like just taking in the serenity of DanDaDan and taking in like the moments where, there's not just endless fighting or just, cows being taken to other worlds or something like that. It's really interesting and I love it a lot. Especially when you start to actually consider what's going on here. Like when one of the episodes of DanDaDan, there's just a giant spaceship, and like nobody sees it or like nobody calls for it, any kind of authorities for it. Like I don't know how big that thing is or how it looks on the actual artwork itself there, but that's easily got to be like at least like what 2-3 football fields big, maybe even more. Like how did nobody notice that? And then they said, "Go before somebody calls the cops." I mean, bro, I don't. I think if I saw something like that, that's just that massive, I would immediately do that. Like, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, gotta immediately call him." Like, I don't know what's going on, man. But aside from that, just yeah, it's just no beat itself here. It's really cool, and I love it. Just I'm loving the more like slow down pace itself here, especially for like more in-depth segments themselves, like more like right around the actual middle stuff here, where we get like just like more mentions of Cemetery Jewel. Like look at like like I love it. I just love the actual video stuff here. It is incredible and just so well done and very nice, especially for the drums themselves here. They slap. Now that being said and done, though, going on to the actual vocals themselves before I start yapping up a storm again, the vocals themselves here were amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Not only is the actual just beat itself here a little bit more slower, the actual vocals themselves here have more of a more drawn out pace themselves here. I love it. It's really cool and very nice. I love it so much. And not only are there mentions of like like space like space anomalies, but there's also mentions of ghost stories themselves or like monsters under the bed. I love it. I love that kind of just creating this kind of like clash like DanDaDan he just always does, where it's like, oh yeah, you're a like you're an alien, and then you're working with like uh yokais or ghosts, like what? Like I said, it's really interesting and I love it so much. It is honestly really cool and really nice. I love it. And a side note, like I said, I not only like how it kind of reflects in the actual vocals themselves here, but also just the actual lyrics in general. They're really good and really smooth and really buttery, with an undertone of romance itself. There, I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. Basically, kind of just summarizes DanDaDan up and like what it's supposed to be. It's like yeah, it's a crazy story full of like ghosts and aliens, but underneath it all, it's a love story between a nerd who somehow gets demonic powers and ISA. I mean, it speaks for itself. But aside from that, just the actual tracks and vocals themselves here, really well done. I love it. The amount of heart, passion, and just emotion here from the actual segments themselves are really good. I love it. And overall, like I said, very well done. I love it a lot. It's really cool and very smooth and buttery and amazing. Now that we're going on to the actual lyrics themselves here, as I was saying, I'm loving the kind of just summarization of DanDaDan in general with the lyrics themselves here. As I said, just no cosmic horrors, monsters under the bed, and then of course mentions of how she's got my number. Like yeah, it basically wraps DanDaDan up in a sort of like little bubble there, which I very much enjoyed in a room. It was probably like my favorite part itself there. I loved it. But with all being said and done though, aside from that though still, just the actual lyrics themselves here were very smooth, very buttery, created such an amazing structure for the entire song itself here, and provided a really nice foundation for the entire video itself here. I really genuinely enjoyed it. It was it was sick and overall very enjoyable. With all being said and done, though, going on to the actual visuals themselves here, like I said, the visuals themselves are not that bad. They're really not. The editing goes crazy, especially for like things like this. Like look at this. Like look at the running there. It looks a little wonky because it's a manga panel or something like that, but it still looks really good. Then things that just come out, it's just so cool. Like, I love it. Like I said, I just love the actual just visuals themselves here. They're great. Not only from all the vibrant colors themselves here, but also just like I said, the editing is really smooth and very nice. I love it. Just from the actual segments of like manga panels kind of running on their own, or like just segments like this, which kind of just like brief images kind of just moving in their own little way there because of the editing. It's really cool, really well done. Gives the video so much more life and just I love it. I really do. It's really incredible. It's just so good. Not that, but like I said, they don't only take inspiration from the actual just show itself there. They also take inspiration from the actual manga itself here, which is really cool, and I love it. Then of course I think they actually add add fan art itself here. I'm not sure because some of these things don't look like they were actually made in the manga itself. I'm not gonna lie. One of which is probably like because of how how like different stylized they are. Like same as like this. I'm not sure. Like I don't think this is in the manga at all. I think this might be just like AI generated. Maybe I'm not really sure. But aside from that though, like I said, just other things and stuff that I really want to go ahead and point out. Where was it? Where was it? Like same as like this. Like this is not. This cannot be in the actual just manga itself. I think this is more like either a cover art for the manga, or maybe it is a manga segment. I'm not really sure, but it looks really good and I love it. But if it is fan art, that's really cool fan art. I like it. But like I said, aside from all that though, just the actual, just like I said, visuals themselves here are really nice, very buttery and very smooth. And overall though, I hate the colors. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they got a little bit more blue here on Okarun. Would have maybe made him look a lot more like Sonic, like he is, because currently he looks like Shadow. So I hope we get a blue Okarun so he looks more like Sonic. But that's just my thoughts. So it's not ever like said, just the actual, just just the actual visuals themselves are really good and I love them so much. But with that being said, that does kind of leave all my thoughts behind the edge stuff here out there. So like I said, please go ahead and check the actual original stuff here. Link down below and card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links for the original stuff here. Please go check it out. They worked really hard in this. And of course, and for though, another end card right here for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. So please consider checking that out as well here. And of course, like I said, consider hitting the like button, consider subscribing, helps us so much with your channel stuff here, helps me a lot. Please consider doing that. And of course, also go ahead and consider hitting the actual bell icon for the next time upload. If you're interested in catching those news videos as soon as you can. Like I said, kind of helps to give you those notifications since the schedule sometimes does get a little complex. And I just get lazy. But yeah, like I said, just to get those bell icon, and notifications for the news videos as soon as you can. That's probably gonna help you out a lot long term. And kind of, instead of just maybe coming back like every day or something like that, just to see if a video comes out just for my lazy bum, just for me to be like a lazy bum that day. I apologize by the way. Like I said, aside from the low bell icon necessity, go ahead and consider hitting the actual bell icon. And aside from the comment down below you guys thoughts behind the edge stuff here. Whether you loved it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find this video interesting at all. Like I said, please consider checking that out. They worked really hard in this and their support, so please check out the actual video yourself here. With all being said and done though, also go ahead and continue the actual just share button as well here. Like I said, help me out so much with the channel stuff here, kind of just spread awareness for the channel stuff here and kind of just spread the content around. Anyways, as I was saying about the comments down below, if you want to see more DanDaDan stuff in the future, where there's more like fan music or maybe episodes from DanDaDan, leave it all down below. The comments down below. I'll be sure to reply and of course respond to as many as I can, as fast as I can. Although I may be a bit slow. I apologize if I'm slow. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I procrastinate too much. I'm deeply sorry. I'm sorry. I said, without effort though, like I said, I've labeled out other options there for this, for you, helping the channel in any way possible. But of course, if you don't want to do any of that, like I said, that's completely fine as well here. You're not obligated to do anything for the channel itself here. But like I said, if you did enjoy this video though, please consider doing one of those options at least. But with that being said and done though, take care, stay safe. I'll be seeing the boys later on today here, hopefully. But like I said, just take care of yourself, stay safe. If you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, take plenty of medicine, get plenty of rest, and just, take care of yourself, love yourself. And with that being said and done though, that's where I kind of bid you guys adieu. So, overall though, what do you think of the newest episode of DanDaDan? I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I really did. It was really sick and overall very buttery. But I can't help but feel it's more of a setup kind of plot itself here. Just like I said, it happens. I mean, there's certain episodes of DanDaDan that are just more like setup instead of actually like payoff. But things need to be like this, You need to set plot lines up so to accomplish said plot lines. It's kind of a story aspect. So overall though, I like it. Now, after though, I'll leave your leave your thoughts on that in the comments down below. Now, after though, I'll be seeing the boys in the next video later on. So for now, bye bye. For this side.